everyone, this is Daisy Margaret.
In this video, we are about to discuss Class 6, Term 1, Unit 3, Matter Around Us, Book Back Questions and Answers. Complete the given analogy. First one, solid, they have given, it will be rigid. For gas, they have asked us the answer. So the answer is flexibility. Second one, large interparticle space. So the answer is gas for it. And they have asked us for solid. So the answer will be little interparticle space. Third one, solid, definite shape. So which one will take the shape of the vessel? We all know that it is liquid. So the answer is liquid. Fourth one, husk, grains, winnowing, sawdust, chalk piece, filtration. The husk and grains is separated by the method of winnowing, whereas the sawdust and chalk piece it is separated by the method of filtration. Fifth one, murukku from hot oil, filtration, coffee powder, residue from decoction, sediment. So murukku, it is a solid. We are taking out from the liquid. We are separating a solid from the liquid. So the answer will be filtration. And the residue which is settling down in the strainer, that is called as sediment. Sixth one, iron sulfur mixture, magnetic separation, mustard seeds from urud dal, rolling. Iron and sulfur, so iron is a magnetic material, so it can be separated by magnetic separation, and mustard seeds from urud dal it can be separated by rolling. Very short answer. First question, define the term matter. Matter is defined as anything which occupies space and has mass. So already we know that matter is nothing but anything, okay, any material that occupies space and which has mass is called as matter. So we have the examples such as solid, liquid and gas. They are classified into three major types of matter. Everything we use around us, everything we use in our day-to-day life are called as matter. Second question, how can husk or fine dust particles be separated from rice before cooking? The first point, the husk or fine dust particles can be separated from rice by washing the rice with water before cooking. So first of all, we need to wash the rice with water before cooking so that the husk and fine particles can be separated. Second point, the lighter impurities float while heavier rice grains sink to the bottom. It is sedimentation. So we know as we pour the water, the lighter impurities such as husk and fine dust particles, they will be floating on the water, and the heavier rice grains, it will be sinking to the bottom. So that process is called as sedimentation. Third point, then the water with impurities is carefully poured away by decantation, leaving clean rice at the bottom. We are pouring out the water with impurities carefully, so that process is called as decantation. So now we have the clean rice left at the bottom. So this is how husk or fine dust particles can be separated from rice before cooking. Third question, why do we separate mixtures? We have 3 points for why do we separate mixtures. We separate mixtures to remove impurities or harmful components. Example, stones from rice. Second point, to separate useful component from other components. Example, petrol from petroleum. Third point, to obtain a substance in highly pure form. Example, gold from gold mines. Fourth question, Give an example for mixture and justify your answer with reason. Milk is an example for mixture. It contains water, fat, protein, etc. Since two or more components are mixed in a physical combination, milk is a mixture. You can also write any other example for mixture that you are familiar with. So I have given milk as an example for mixture. So it contains more than two components, fat, protein and water. These are the things it is there in the milk. It is a combination of two or more components, so it is a mixture. Fifth one, define sedimentation. We very well know this. The settling down of heavier component of a mixture when allowed to remain undisturbed for some time is called sedimentation. Whatever we have seen in the second question, the same thing. The settling down of heavier components of a mixture, that is only is called as sedimentation. Even in the case of muddy water, if we keep the water undisturbed for some time, the mud will be settling down. It is heavier, it will settle down. So that process is called as sedimentation. Give the main difference between a pure substance and an impure substance. So we have two differences. First one, pure substance, it is made up of only one kind of particles. Impure substance, it is made up of two or more toxic particles. Second difference, pure substance, it is unadulterated. Impure substance, it is adulterated.
If you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.